contagious lure that'll light the night on fire. The heart of a lion, the soul of saving grace. I know I will never forever.
Hello.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at us.
Jinx.
We are the J&K show on Wednesday. It is
Welcome.
us. We're a couple minutes late, but it's fine. We haven't been here for 2 weeks. Well, three?
Has it been
weeks?
3?
Including spring break. Yes.
No, but wasn't spring break like the week before that? Like,
Spring break was last week.
no.
Yeah, it was.
Spring break was the week before last week.
Oh.
So we've been, yes, 3 including spring break.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway.
But yeah, we've been gone a minute. Welcome back, I guess.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to, us, I guess. Yeah, so we're on the Lake Effect Radio, as you probably already know. But, yeah, so how's it been?
Fine. I went to, so my plan this morning was to go help set up
Connect Fest?
no. I actually
The
didn't.
performance?
No, neither of those. So for my audio class, we had a band that was coming in today. And it was gonna be really cool. They have like a mandolin, an upright bass, those 3 acoustic guitars players, and 3 singers. And it was
a lot of members.
and it was gonna be really cool, but they canceled on us today. And yeah, so I told him that I could come set up early. I kind of sat around because at first at like 9 a.m. What did I do? I think I just sat for a little while. I think. Because I know I went to check. Oh, wait, no. No, I didn't. I actually went to go check to see if he was setting stuff up, because we were going to set up microphones and stuff for the set. Or for the session. But they didn't come today. So we pretty much spent all of class in that room, and I just let my phone charge. So that's the reason, kind of the reason why we were a little bit behind today, because my class ends at 1:45, but we were there until 1:55 is when I went, and I actually left the room and looked at my clock, and I was like, oh, I have to leave right now. So, but yeah, other than that, I mean, I got to saw loose.
Got to saw loose.
I got to saw loose. Sounds like a different language. Speaking of loose, is at the Hive, I think, until at least after 4 or here. So, I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, I did, the same, basically. I mean, not
the class.
Yeah, I had a quiz in ASL.
How was that?
Oh, fine. I probably didn't pass it, but it's fine.
Me.
And then my phone, I fell asleep last night. I took my sleeping pills and fell asleep without really doing anything. I woke up literally 10 minutes before we had to walk out the door.
Yeah.
And I didn't charge my phone at all. And so my phone was on 9%. And my phone likes to die on 9%. So
instead of 0, it's it's at 9%. No, we don't have enough power.
Yeah, and then so I charged my phone in there, and then went to humanities and figured out I have a test on Monday, which but because I didn't go to my classes on Monday for whatever, but so I didn't know on Monday that I had a quiz next Monday. But yeah, and then I went and practiced piano as I have to.
Yeah, and how's the practicing of the piano going?
Good, other than, the stuff that I'm learning now, like we started out in the C position, which is basically your fingers are
in the-
numbered. Yeah, your fingers are numbered 1 through 5. Your thumb is 1 and your pinky's 5, no matter what hand it is. And just, and so the C position is your pinky is on C, and you go all the way to F. Maybe.
Are you going down a scale? Because wouldn't that just be
Oh
going
no,
to C?
C, D, E, F, G. G goes to G. Yeah. And we just started on the G position, which means my pinky on my left hand starts on G, and my thumb on my right hand starts on G now. And I kind of like, I can't stay focused on one thing very long, so like I practiced for like 15 minutes, and then I started playing like actual like songs because like I know chords. I can't play songs like I will be able to when I actually fully learn how to play the piano, but I can play chords, so I like to do that a lot. So I did that instead of practicing for a lot. I do that a lot. But and then once I went back to trying to practice, I ended up playing my songs in the C position and not realizing it, and then I realized I practiced for like 10 minutes just playing in the wrong hand position. So I mean, it sounded the same in my head, but I guess I wasn't like really after I realized, I was like, great. And then I practiced a couple times in the G position, but then I had to come here.
Yeah.
Time went by so fast.
It really did.
Not like the whole day. Like during my classes, I was like I was slumped. I'm still really tired. I don't know why I'm so tired today, but I'm tired. But
I get it.
I like looked at my phone, and for some reason like I forgot that the show was at 2, and
So did I. When I looked at 1:55, I was like, oh, I got quite a while, and I was like, wait a minute, I have 5 minutes.
No, I had the opposite of that. I looked at my phone at like 12:45, and I was like, oh my god, I have to be there like now, because I thought I had to be there at 1.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, wait, no, I don't. And then I like started playing, and then I was like, okay, ran to the bathroom, and then came back, and then like I was just kind of doing stuff, like just playing and stuff, and then the next time I look at my phone, it's 1:40, and I was like, hello? Because it felt like it was like 20 minutes, and I was like,
Time flies when you're having fun.
I guess.
Yeah, no, like today, like I said, I checked the studio to see if he was in there. He was, but he also had a class, which I'm very socially awkward. Like, like if you see me in the hallway, most likely you'll see me for like a split second because I run away from people. And I'm like,
I avoid eye contact at almost all costs.
oh yeah. Like me, oh my
pull
God.
out my phone, pretend I'm doing something.
I was talking to somebody. First of all, I saw somebody that I knew from high school today that I'm obviously not going to call out because I'll tell you later. But yeah, no, I'm obviously not going to call them out because I'm socially awkward and no, but I think they recognized me too because I was walking out of the library and we kind of like looked at each other for like just a second too long. Like, you know, when you recognize someone, like when you don't recognize someone, you just look away, you know? But like when you do recognize someone, you're just like staring for like that 1 second a little bit too long. We both did that. And that's how I knew that this person knew that I knew that they recognized me too. But yeah, no, I went there. I went to check at 9 a.m., sat down on my phone for a while until literally like 10:40 because I looked at my phone and I was like, okay, because I'd been like checking back and forth because I didn't want to interrupt his class. I know he wouldn't like mind because I've had people who come into my class and say something to him, but I didn't do it, and I was like, and then I remember because we were all sitting in the room with some other people from the other class before us, but not his class. So his class, which I think, I don't know if that's audio 1 or not. I don't know. But there's a 9 a.m. class that's in the really warm room if you're in that media department. And then there's I think it's a video 2 class. Like right before our class goes in. Like they leave like as soon as we go in. So there was a couple of those students in there. But Hill came in and he was like, "What are you guys all doing, sitting around, not doing anything or whatever?" And then we were like, "Oh, the band canceled." And he was like, "What?"
What? He's the whole teacher.
Well, because he didn't set up the band to come in.
Oh.
It was another student. Which, if the band cancels on any of us, it's not our fault. It's
Yeah.
whatever, because they can't make it in, or whatever. In terms of, because that's for that session, at least, as far as I know, they might be coming Monday, but who knows. But yeah, it was, but we were talking, me and my classmate, we were talking about video games right before. I was like, my list of video games that I want to play. But, yeah, and then after that, I tried to go help set up for Connect Fest, but, I couldn't find anybody, and then I came here to go look, and then nobody was here either, so I was like, okay. And then I just went in earlier, and we kind of just talked before class. But yeah, in terms of, time flying today, it did fly by pretty quickly.
I feel like this year is going by really fast.
I know,
it's already
gonna
almost
be
April. And I feel like this year wholly just started. Fully just started. It feels like.
It's gonna be, it's literally gonna be April in a few days.
I know. It's nuts. And, I've had this theory.
Which
that,
means it's like that's 2 months away from being half of 2019 already gone.
My 20th birthday is in 8 months.
Okay, whoa. Listen, it's when that conversation comes up where I'm just like, okay, whoa.
I know, 8 months.
Right, because mine's in January, but I'll be 24. So
yeah, it's just weird. I've had this theory my whole life where every other week, day, month, year, whatever, I always feel like it's faster than the previous one. And I've always done that. So I think last year went by really slow. Last year was terrible.
Last year sucked, but I think it did also go by really fast.
Not really slow, but it went down a lot slower. It went by a lot slower than this year is going.
I think that's how every year starts, though. At least the past few for me have felt like the first half of it or more goes by really fast, and it's gone in a blink of an eye. And then the next 4 months, you're just like, oh my God, is it ever gonna end? When will December be over? Yeah, no, but it's also, do you ever think, because generally with age, I'm sure you're gonna forget how old you are at some point. Do you think that you're gonna be one of those people that'll just forget eventually?
I doubt it, but when I get super old, maybe. But our dad doesn't. He never remembers how old he is.
Yeah, that's why. Because I was he's
only 44.
No, mommy's gonna be 46, so he's gonna. No, is mommy going to be 40? I don't know, something like that. I don't know, but
Let's do some.
Also, yes, I call my mother mommy. It's just it's so funny because the way that me and her say it, it does not sound like
it doesn't sound like how you see
it's
in
just
movies.
It feels like a more extended version of mom.
We
for
just
me.
The way we've grown up. Our 27-year-old sibling calls our parents mommy and daddy. It's just I don't know why it's just a thing for us.
Yeah,
all of our my friends and stuff think it's so weird that we do that. I'm like, it's so normal for us. It's a thing we've always done.
Yeah, even you hearing it, I hear it differently than say when a little kid is screaming for their mom. I hear it so much differently.
Yeah, me too.
When we say it, it's it's so funny because I just again it's just a normal thing that we've always done. I remember there was one time where I called my mom, or I think it was either that or I called her by her first name, something like that, because I was mad at her.
Yeah.
And she was like, no.
Our mom is very every time it's brought up and people say it's weird, she's like, I prefer it.
Yeah.
She doesn't want us to call her mom, and it's just we call our dog mom.
But
more
mom.
than mom, not MOM, it's M,
it's
AHM, mom. Mom.
It literally is ma'am. But yeah, no, because we do, like, my mom, it's so funny. Like, me and Kenzie kind of, like, look at each other when this happens, but my mom will call that dog, the dog we're talking about. So the dog that we call Mom, she calls Mommy.
Yeah, so
Sometimes.
very rarely, but every time she does it, we're like,
Yeah,
that's odd.
We're like,
I'm like, we call her like Mom, or her name's Molly, by the way. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like her name's Mom or anything, but we call
Oh my
her.
God.
She's the mother of our other two dogs, so we call her Mama or Mama Bear or Mom or something like that. Like, it's
Mom
like
dog.
like it's the beginning of Mama, but we say Mom instead. So
Yeah.
like that's. But yeah, all of our dogs have like 60,000 nicknames, by the way.
And all three of our dogs have at least one nickname that has the word dog in it.
Yeah, and they all have one that like the other people use, and then one of us doesn't. Like,
Yeah.
like Curls, our dog we have 3 dogs. Okay, we have Molly, Tubbin, and Curls. Curls, our mom calls her like
Minnie.
Minnie, and I never call her that. Like
Yeah.
I call her like a baby dog or something like that. That's one of the
See?
things.
But
Like
that's it.
we have Tubbin, who's like Bubble Dog, and then we have the mom dog, and then the baby dog.
We have the mom dog and the baby dog.
And like I said, a million nicknames. Like if we sat here, we could probably sit here for like 3 hours trying
We
to remember
probably
all the names. Like let's try. Let's go with Molly. Molly, let's go from the roots. Molly McButter
Okay, so
Molly Sue Rotten.
Molly Sue Rotten
is her name.
Like,
Molly Sue
because
Rotten
she was when she was a baby, she used to rip up news. Well, no, when my mom was bringing her here, we're bringing her to our house. Molly like shredded paper, so like Rotten had to be in there, but it was like Molly Sue Rotten. It just fit really well.
Yeah. We got her when she was 6 months old, by the way.
Not even that, I don't think.
I think that's roughly when it was.
Yeah.
But because she was unfortunately old enough to get pregnant by our other dog, and that's how we got Tubbin.
She pretty much literally got pregnant immediately, like when she came into our house.
Yeah.
But no, we have Molly, Mom,
Mama Bear.
Mama
Dog.
Bear, Mom Dog,
Molly Bear.
Molly Bear. Call her just Bear. I'll call her just Bear.
Yeah.
We have.
It's hard to
We've
when
been lately. Me and my sister, when we were talking about Molly, we're like Mama da Moo da Mom.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
we just like
yeah,
add on to
it's
it.
just
Like
so
it's just,
dumb. Yeah,
And
but like we'll call her kind of like that too sometimes.
yeah. Sorry, I zoned out. I was trying to think of other nicknames, but like, cause I can when we're saying the nicknames, there's so many, but then when you try and like line them up, like
Yeah.
all of them, sure,
like-
there's a lot, but it's not nearly as many as we actually
Right.
call them.
Like Tubbin, he has Lump,
Bubble
Lump
Dog.
Dog, Bubble.
Bubble Dog, Baby Boy, Stink Boy, Thick Boy,
Thick.
Thicky.
He is thicky.
He's a chunk boy. That's another one, chunk
Yeah.
boy. He has this. Okay, our dog's like play fight. He's blind and he doesn't do it as
my
much
God.
anymore. But he has his signature move that we call the chub roll, because he literally goes up to one of the other dogs, lays down, and rolls to knock them over,
But
or
he
like
won't, like,
push
lay-
them down.
Yeah,
or
he won't
something.
like lay down first. He
plops.
play fights, pushes them, lays down on them, and then rolls on them.
Yeah.
So we called it the chub roll.
Yeah, and like he also he's allergic to fleas, and he's a very needy dog. If we're not touching him, he will lose his mind. Like if
Yeah.
he's sitting with us and like my hand grazes him, like he'll be fine. He'll like come and lay down if
He'll
he
come
just,
and sleep.
yeah,
and be
he'll
fine.
just come and chill. But if your hand even slightly grazes him while he's there, he's immediately like
Like
you're
his
gonna
arms are
pet
just
me.
like, please.
He's like you're gonna scratch my chest right now, and he was like it's not an option. But
Like Molly is so different. It's so
Molly's
funny.
like, I'll come to you when and if I want to.
Right. Like you can call her and she'll come and she'll chill. But like in order to actually like get her to get love, the way that like Tubbin will force it on you. He's like, no, you're gonna love me. Molly is like, I guess you could take your time. She'll like wait her turn. Or other than when she's going outside.
No, yeah.
Because we live out in like the middle of nowhere, so we have a leash that's hooked up to the outside of the house. There's a hair in this. I'm sorry. We have a leash hooked up to the outside of the house so that we just put the dogs out. They go out on the leash and then it's fine. So if we're doing that, we have to do them one by one. Molly will throw a fit and a half if she does not go first.
Molly is a very vocal dog. If she is not happy about something, she will let you know.
Yeah, like there was one time where we because Curls came downstairs first, which never happens. Usually it went Molly, Curls, and Tubbin, or Molly, Tubbin, and Curls.
Tubbin goes through phases where he'd like just come down no problem, and then he'd go through times where like if we were calling his name, he would go out of his way to not come to you.
No, that was Curls.
They both did it. But
I know Curls refused for a long time.
Yeah, so we'd have to like chase him down, grab him, and then put him on the leash, and then they'd want to be outside, and then it didn't make any sense. But like, so
what was I saying?
I don't know
about letting them out. Yeah. Oh yeah, because I let Curls out first because she went downstairs. Then Tubbin came downstairs, and so I had to let Molly out last. She was so mad at me. Like, and it's so funny. She's a dog, obviously. But she was so mad at me. Like, every, like, movement that I made. Because I would, like, stand by the door. So I give them, you know, the time they need to go to the bathroom. I let them back in. So I'd be down by the door. And Molly, any little movement, even if I moved my foot to enough where she heard, she was, like, up at the top of the stairs, like, barking at me. She's like, why? Why didn't I go first?
And she has been known to book it out the door if she's not first.
Oh, yeah.
And she keeps going. She doesn't, like, stop in the yard. She keeps going. I've chased her all the way down our road into our neighbors, like, across the street neighbors' yard, and they have, like, a big pond. And the only reason she came back to me is because she almost fell in the pond and got scared. So she ran back to me because she was scared. But,
yeah,
it's not great when she does that.
It's funny because all of our dogs have, like, points where they can just be brats. Like,
they all have just, like, such a personality.
They're
but
all
it's so
different from each other. It's
but
so
they're
funny.
all, like, so cohesive, too. Like, they're so good together.
Yeah.
And, like, I will always say this. Our dogs are, like, the perfect fit for our family. They are, like, our dogs. And they've been, like, we got Molly when she was 6 months old. I would say that we rescued her. We didn't get her from, like, a shelter or something. But where she was living, she was not going to make it very long there.
Bad place in Cleveland.
Yeah, it was my mom's best friend's neighbor who notably has dogs that always get pregnant and then they don't do anything with the puppies or anything and don't, like, take care of them or find them homes or anything. So my mom was like, I'll take her. Mm-hmm. And so we kept her. And we already had a little dog at the time named Rats. And
Baby.
Yeah, and Molly got pregnant and had our dog Tubbin. I'm not going to continue going down the family tree, though, because that'll...
Just say the incest family tree there.
Because
after a while.
you already said it, so I might as well continue, because then Tubbin and Molly... Before we got Molly Tubbin fixed, he had gotten Molly pregnant, and we got Curls. And we found homes for all of them, except for
Tubbin. It was so weird.
I don't know. I don't know the reason behind us not getting rid of.
I know. I know that it was
Curls.
I know that it was because. Sorry for talking over. We need to stop doing that. But with. What was I just saying?
Something about. Why we kept Tubbin and not one of the other ones?
Because most of the time, I don't think... okay, we had, I think, 3 puppies pass away, and I think that was just because...
It was like one from
Molly,
each litter?
Yeah, Molly... No. I don't think there's one from each litter, because there was one litter that didn't have any puppies that passed away, in terms of Molly. But I know because Molly, when she had her first litter, obviously she didn't really know all about it and was scared and tried to put a puppy into my sibling's hand, and, you know, is like a newborn puppy, like it just came out of her pretty much.
Yeah, she like had grabbed it in her mouth and tried to hand it to our sibling, and it just ended badly. And that litter we only got 2 puppies out of that, other than the puppy that passed away, and one of them happened to be Tubbin, and I don't know.
And Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, I don't know. I know we gave away Minnie Mouse, but Minnie Mouse was a psycho, though. She was a little psycho.
But that's what I'm saying is, I think the only reason why say Tubbin or Curls, because we tried to give Curls to my cousin, but
Curls has been attached to us because we tried to give her away, and she got so scared that she like peed the whole time.
no, she was very aggressive when she was there, and then when we came to see her, she was so excited to see us that she peed everywhere. But no, I think the only reason why we don't have the other puppies is just because we had somebody to take them. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't have anyone to take Tubbin, and we didn't have anyone to take Curls.
But I feel like
And
it was like
eventually-
meant to
yeah,
be.
Yeah.
Like, because
Like, obviously, I love my dogs. Like, my dogs are literally my whole life. So,
if you ever like talk to us, I can promise you, like half the time we're speaking, I'm thinking about my dogs. Like,
right?
I love my dogs more than I like breathing. Like,
Yeah, my dogs are absolutely fantastic.
as you can tell, but we got to get to Curls' nicknames.
Oh my god.
So Curls is like her actual name. Like, yes, Curls. Everyone, I don't
Yeah,
know why. Like,
the
Tubbin
hairstyle curly.
Tubbin is a
curls.
much weirder name. People sure they say stuff about it, but people are always like Curls, and I'm like, yes. But yeah, she has.
To be fair, I mean, other than Molly, they are weird names.
Yeah.
Like to
They
name
are.
something.
Yeah.
I mean, other than Curls, aka like curly hair, or I mean, Tubbin is just kind of not even a word.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tubbin's just.
It's just
he's Tubbin.
he's a boy.
He's a boy.
That's that's one of his nicknames. He's a boy. But I don't know if that's a nickname or if I'm just pointing out the fact, but he's a boy. So Curls has Curls, Curlby,
Curly Whirlby.
Swirlby, Baby
Oh my-
Dog.
Oh my god, what is it? Squirrelina?
Yeah. If you have pets, you know that you.
Squirtle.
Yeah,
We
Squirtle
used-
was a short-lived.
That was
one.
a that was a long time ago.
I used to
but
also solely call her Perfect, and
I do remember that. You kind of, I mean, you do.
I do like, but now I don't do
Occasionally.
it. I don't call her Perfect like as a name. I call her.
Yeah,
I'm
Perfect
always
as
like,
in-
isn't this like the most perfect dog you've ever seen?
Yeah.
But
You call it as the word, not the
Yeah.
name. Yeah.
so
Trying to think.
I can never think of them.
Whenever
on
I
demand.
go, okay, I'm trying to think of when I go into the house and I just see Curls. What do I say?
Well, when we walk into the house, it's all of them. I'm like, hi, babies, it's the puppies. Like these dogs,
Yeah.
and like regularly, I'll be like, get a load of these dogs.
Get a load of these dogs. Yeah, no, I think for Curls, it's a lot of like Curlby, Whirlby, Swirlby.
Like
There's
all
a lot
just
of the
plays
bees.
off of the thing, off of like the initial one.
Yeah, there's a lot of
And-
the bees in there.
Our mom's name for her is Minnie.
Which I don't
She
know.
calls her
why.
like Munchin, like as in like a munchkin,
Oh
but
yeah,
Munchin.
yeah.
Yeah, and
She does call it, yeah. Yeah, my mom has different ones than we do. Like
Yeah.
almost like a whole slew of ones that we don't call
Tubman
her.
used to have like Bubba Nerda.
Oh my
Do
god.
you remember the song?
Yeah.
He's a Bubba Nerda, Bubba Nerda.
Yeah.
We had that recorded. This tells you how long ago this was. We had that recorded. Our mom sang it and recorded it on our DSi.
To be fair, DSi isn't that old compared
It's from-
to say like
Roughly like 2010 is when we recorded that. Around there, 2010, 2011. But
almost 10 years. That's a long time, yeah.
and yeah, so but wait, that doesn't make sense.
No,
It was when we lived in Eastlake, and we lived in Eastlake when I was in 6th and 7th grade. So I was like 13, 12 or 13, 12, 11 or 12, something like that.
it would have been like 6 years ago.
Yeah, because I was
Yeah, I
about
was
to
gonna
say
say, I was
Tubbin's
like-
not 9 years old yet.
I was to say, and DSIs aren't that old. They're actually, like, I mean, obviously not like the Switch or something like that, but as like Nintendo products, I mean, there was the Nintendo DS, DSi, 3DS. Oh. But, yeah, so. Yeah, actually, I kind of want to, leave, actually. But,
Oh yeah,
give us like 2 minutes.
yeah.
A little break here. Fuck it.
place downtown where the freaks all come around. It's a hole in the wall, it's a dirty freak around.
When the dark of the night comes around, that's the time that the animal comes alive, looking for something wild. And now we looking like pimps in my gold Trans Am. Got a water bottle full of whiskey in my handbag. Got my drunk text on, I'll regret it in the morning, but tonight I don't give a. There's a place downtown where the freaks all come around. It's a hole in the wall, it's a dirty free for all. And they turn me on, and they take it off, and they take it off. Everybody take it off. There's a place I know if you're looking for a show where they go hardcore and there's glitter on the floor. And they turn me on, and they take it off, and they take it off. Everybody take it off. Lose your mind, lose it now. Lose your clothes in the crowd. We're delirious, tear it down till the sun comes back around. And now we listen so smash, knocking over trash cans. Everybody breaking bottles, it's a filthy hot mess. And I'm down to get faded, I'm not the designated driver, so I don't give a. There's a place downtown where the freaks all come around. It's a hole in the wall, it's a dirty free for all. And they turn me on, and they take it off, and they take it off. Everybody take it off. There's a place I know if you're looking for a show where they go hardcore and there's glitter on the floor. And they turn me on, and they take it off, and they take it off. Everybody take it off. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody take it off. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody take it off. Right now. 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 Take it off. Everybody take it off. There's a place downtown where the freaks all come around. It's a hole in the wall, it's a dirty free for all. And they turn me on, and they take it off, and they take it off. Everybody take it off. There's a place I know if you're looking for a show where they go.
All right, sorry about that.
So, we are just gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna cut it short this week. So it was, obviously, our show is 2 to 3. We say that every intro.
Yeah.
So we have 20 minutes left, but honestly, I'm not feeling very well. And
We haven't gotten a chance to eat it all today, so we're gonna go
accurate.
home so we could get our money because we left it there. Get our money
Yeah.
to get some food. Okay,
But
so
I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the hour and the rest of your day. And
hope
all
you
that.
enjoyed the show.
Mhm.
And if you didn't, sorry.
Sorry.
But yeah,
Yeah.
we've been the J&K Show. We are here every Wednesday, 2 to 3, doing our thing, whatever that may be. Depends on the day. Talking,
It's true.
singing, playing music. You never know what you're gonna get. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of the shows that may play today. The rest,
Yeah.
and we'll see you next week. Have a freaking phenomenal day, guys.
See ya. Hopefully next week we'll go the whole time. But see ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Nobody matters like you.
Stay up there,
She
stay up
tells
there.
him your life ain't gonna be nothing like my life. You're
Jay.
gonna grow and have a good life. I'm gonna do what I got to
Stay up there,
do.
stay up
So
there.
rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry. Somebody's got you, rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby.
see and know that you really care. Cause any obstacle come, you well prepare. And no, mama, you never shed tear. Cause you have to set things year after year. And you give the youth love beyond compare. You find the school fee and the bus fare. When the pops disappear, in a run bar, can't find him nowhere. Steadily your workflow, everything you know, so you're not stop, no time for your dear.
Now she got a 6-year-old, trying to keep him warm, trying to keep out the cold. When he looks in her eyes, he don't know he is safe when she says, ooh, love. No one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you. So rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry. Somebody's got you, rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry.
With a bang, 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 alright then. Rock-a-bye, rock-a, rock-a, rock-a-bye. Rock-a-bye, rock-a, rock-a, rock-a-bye. Rock-a-bye, don't bother cry. Lift up your head, lift it up to the sky, yo. Rock-a-bye, don't bother cry. Angels around you, just dry your eye.
Now she got a 6-year-old, trying to keep him warm, trying to keep out the cold. When he looks in her eyes, he don't know he is safe when she says. She tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you.
Stay up there,
She
stay up
tells him
there.
your life ain't gonna be nothing like my life.
Jay.
You're gonna grow and have a good life. I'm gonna do what I got to do. So rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye.
Rock-a-bye, rock-a, rock-a, rock-a-bye.
You rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry.
Rock-a-bye, rock-a, rock-a, rock-a-bye.
You rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye.
Rock-a-bye, rock-a, rock-a, rock-a-bye.
You rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry.
With a bang, 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 alright then. Rock-a-bye, don't bother cry. Lift up your head, lift it up to the sky, yo. Rock-a-bye, don't bother cry. Angels around you, just dry your eye, car. Rock-a-bye, don't bother cry. Lift up your head, lift it up to the sky, yo. Rock-a-bye, don't bother cry. Angels around you, just dry your eye.
It's a local Mystic Spotlight here on Lake Effect Radio. Eric Wilson, Smoking in Paradise.
Tired of this cold weather. I know you trying to see something different too.
Menage a trois, menage a trois.
I'm like paradise. Paradise.
Yo, I need more than that wake and bake. Add a pint that might make it shake. Cause a real that ain't acting fake. And I don't give a fuck if it's loud or Reggie. Long ass to help wanna get bitter like She gave me everything that I wanted. That bullshit, she ain't on it, but I'm like, oh, no. Just gon' keep me to myself. Every now and then I may share my wealth. Other than that, I'm smoking in paradise. Bad bitches in paradise. No worries in paradise. Hit this and pretend like we in paradise. Pretend like we in paradise. Paradise.
Man, it is going fat. That's as she foreign. Cook clean, she never born. Give me until I'm snoring. Paradise until the morning. Grab my swishes and my Jordan. Sell like freaks in the sheets. Ride the bull and feel his heat. In the water, going deep. Tap out, definitely UFC. You feel me and you feel C. That's the D. Heavenly and now you free. Wake you up and back to sleep. Out the back and as I creep. Hopping the cut and up the street. To my chalky little freak.
Yo, smooth talking. I don't want that. Yo, keys to the whip. I don't want that shit. Yo, keys to the crib. I don't want that shit. Why would I want that shit? Menage a trois, I wait till I'm in paradise. smoking in paradise. Badness in paradise. No worries in paradise. Hit this to pretend like we in paradise. Pretend like we in paradise.
Man, we're gonna have to take him on a trip like that again. You only live once. Everybody deserves to see paradise. Scratch paper. Shout out to Eric Wilson on the beat.
I'm sitting in a room made up of only big white walls, and in the hall there are people looking through the window in the door. They know exactly what we're here for. Don't look up, just let them think. There's no place else you'd rather be. You're always on display for everyone to watch and learn from. Don't you know by now you can't turn back, because this road is all you'll ever have. And it's obvious that you're dying, just living proof that the camera's lying. And open wide, 'cause this is your night. So smile, 'cause you'll go out in style. You'll go out in style. If you let me, I could. I'd show you how to build your fences, set restrictions, separate from the world. The constant battle that you hate to fight, just blame the limelight. Don't look up, just let them think. There's no place else you'd rather be. And now you can't turn back, because this road is all you'll ever have. And it's obvious that you're dying, just living proof that the camera's lying. And open wide, 'cause this is your night. So smile. Yeah, you're asking for it with every breath that you breathe in. Just breathe it in. Yeah, well, you're just a mess. You do all this big talking, so now let's see you walk it. I said let's see you walk it. Yeah, well, you're just a mess. You do all this big talking, so now let's see you walk it. I said let's see you walk it. And it's obvious that you're dying, just living proof that the camera's lying. And open wide. Yeah, open wide. Yeah, open wide. 'Cause you'll go out in style. You'll go out in style.
Five, four, three, two, one. We have ignition. Strap in. You're about to listen to the hottest sounds. It's the hottest mixtape in the world, and you've got it.
Lake Effect Radio.
It's a local music spotlight on Lake Effect Radio. Erie Knots, No Ways.
smell of smoke coming out of a bottle. If you look real close, you can see it right there. A little tin roof bar down a path you have to follow. From a treasure map with the edges burnt from a few too many beers. We'll pull the ropes off the boat, we'll throw them up on the dock. We'll let the stars be our guide, no we don't need no clock. We'll set sail, yeah, see you there, wind in your hair, that t-shirt on, dead man tell no tales. It's like nowhere else you've ever been. We'll write your name on a dollar bill, put it on a wall, it'll still be there. Next time we come back, girl, to the bar at the end of the seashell, you can hear the ocean, you can hear the waves crash and whisper in your ear. Little glow in the night is the last place open, and the house drink is a beautiful thing called Make Me Disappear. We'll throw the ropes off the boat, we'll throw them up on the dock. We'll let the stars be our guide, no we don't need no clock. We'll set sail, yeah, see you there, wind in your hair, that t-shirt on, dead men tell no tales. It's like nowhere else you've ever been. We'll write your name on a dollar bill, put it on a wall, it'll still be there. Next time we come back, girl, to the bar at the end of the they're playing Drift Away. That's where the magic happens, back up in that little bay.